What's up, guys? It's Mr. Nostradamus, and this is the Sagittarius Sun and Rising tarot reading for the Aquarius season. So, I'm just doing it in straight up layman's terms for Sagittarius lingo. The cards that I have is the Art, Peace, Strife, Debauchery, Prudence, and Sanctity. And basically what I translate that to is, Sagittarius, you need to calm the fuck down, figure out how to tone it down, tone yourself down. You're either too much, too destructive, too indulgent. You're riding the Jupiter and Scorpio wave of the intense, desire, obsession, and addiction, etc., etc. Overindulgence, that sort of thing, hedonistic sort of things, and you need to tone it down. Okay, this is how Plutonians die all the time. And Jupiter and Scorpio is notorious for drug overdoses. So any kind of destructive acts in general, regardless if it's chemically induced or whatever else, you need to tone down. If you're projecting it at other people, you need to back off. If you're basically abusing drugs substantially to the point where you're going to OD any day, you need to go to a rehab facility. You need to pull some restraint out of somewhere out of your ass. I know restraint and limitations is not a Sagittarius forte or potential virtue, more or less, but the obsession, addictions, or self-destructive motives need to be curbed. You need to be aware, we still have Jupiter and Scorpio for 9 more months. There are people dropping like flies from overdose and all kinds of crazy stuff all the time. And Sagittarius is specifically, since you got the brunt of the mutable year psychosis last year and the last previous 3 years, there's a lot of you that's dealing with some really crazy shit right now. Okay? So some restraint and discernment needs to happen. If you cannot pull that from somewhere, out of your ass, somewhere else, fucking work on it. Develop it. You need to delegate yourself to another authority, so family member, support system. If you have a drug problem, go to rehab. Like, legit, for real. And someone else needs to adult for you. You need to control yourself. There's, no other way to explain this freaking layout. You need to find a different art of coexisting peacefully with other people. So not being a menace and or not acting a fool. That could be sober or not. So the cards I pulled for the karma cards, which would be actions, which don't act out on any more of whatever the heck you're doing. But primarily the signs are Neptune in Pisces in the 3rd house. Doesn't that just reemphasize the drug thing? So on a spiritual level, inspire others with your dreams by making the right connections. On a mental and psychological level, this is definitely something you need to fixate on. Be prepared to sacrifice for your idealization of the idea in question. Well, good luck with that one. I'm confused just reading that. And then the physiological or mundane would be yielding in the only way to be a part of something overwhelming and get your ideas going. Maybe we need to read the other side for you guys, because I feel like that's just adding fuel to the fire. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. So, maybe plan B. Still Neptune and Pisces in the 3rd house. On a spiritual level, the idealization of spirituality and ultimately the experience of your ideas. On a mental and psychological level, confusion regarding trusting your psychic knowledge of short-term thinking and trips. And then the physiological or mundane would be sacrifice resulting from the indecision or about who and what is around you. Calm your shit down, aka calm your shit down. Let's go with the blue one, not the red one for you guys, because I don't think you guys can handle any more intensity. That's about it. I mean, I got nothing else to say, and I shouldn't have to elaborate that anymore, because I'm sure I hit the nail on the head, and yeah, I'm not going to lecture you over and over, because especially all you Sagittarius risings, maybe, but Sagittarius suns that have Sagittarius Mercury are going to fade in and out of what I say, and the more I ramble and lecture you, the more you're not going to listen. So, goodbye. Till next time. Don't die. Go to rehab. Learn some control.